Hey guys, it's Apollo here, and it's time for a deck profile. This time, hybrid Alfred. Um, this deck itself was pretty experimental. So it's not a deck that I would see myself playing competitively. Neither would I bring this deck out to play often, but rather just test and also to, make some thinking about, how the deck will function differently compared to my icon deck, which is much more um, just pure and much more different from the created this. So it's a very experimental deck. It's not a deck that I would say you guys should build or anything. It's just more for me to try out different ways to play the deck and see how different and how interesting what the playstyle would be. So this card deck has some stuff from the last year's festival booster and also the IG icon start. Actually, I bought three of them, so I got extra left over. You just put it in here instead. So enough talking. Let's go on to the profile. So the starter, so the right line is a little bit is going to go this way. So starter, I'm a Barco. I would want to run Ring of Brave, but I don't have it for now, so I'm going to use Barco for now. Great one. I run the original Tranquilia. That's a generic for the original older right line. So her skill, when this unit is rolled upon, you can reveal 3 cards from your hand that are different grades from each other. You do the top 5 cards of the deck. Choose up to one Great One or less unit. Call it regards for the deck. If you do not call it, you can call it regards circle. Grade 2 being Blaster Blade, which is basically, well, the ice check on Blaster Blade. Mainly because you're going to Alfred when you're going to go onto it, and when you go onto the Skyward Alfred, you immediately just, activate Alfred skill. So essentially what this does is that, well, the right is pretty much similar to what we will play in, well, I mean, this is a generic card, obviously, but it's similar to what we played in the pure Ice Icon deck, so there's that. So let's go on to the main deck. So the grade 3 is basically simple. I play 3 of the Sky... Oh, there you go. I play the 3 of the Skywrite Alfred. So, Alfred skill, continuous having a circle. During your turn, this unit cannot be boosted, and if your soul has a Blaster Blade, which doesn't have to be the encounter Blaster Blade, it can also be this Blaster Blade. So, for every regard you have, this unit gets to 2k power. If it gets 8k or more, and your Vanguard opponent's Vanguard creature graded, this unit gets a crit. Second skill, act on Vanguard once per turn. Energy blast free. Show the deck for up to 1 card that's grade 2 or lower, that's the Royal Paladin. Call the Vanguard show deck. And if you want to pay the cost for a counter blast, you can reduce the counter blast of that. Sorry, you can choose one of the units, the cards, all the abilities, and reduce it by counter blast 1. So essentially, what this is supposed to do is supposed to reduce the cost of let's say, yeah, like essentially 0 actually in some instances for Jilla. So basically it's supposed to ease the cost so you don't have to burn a lot of combat just to put it there. So first skill, auto Vanguard cycle. When it's your attacks, combat on, choose one of your regards that only have 4 paths for instead. If your opponent's Vanguard's creature greater, choose 2 instead. So essentially this is a little more experimental. Like, you will go into the eye check on Alfred first just to be a boy a little bit, and then when you go finish off, you go into this guy Alfred. So let's go move on to grade 2. So back on grade 2 I run 4 of the Vigil Soul Savers. So his skill, continuous, this card is regarded as Soul Saver. So essentially you can't really run the Soul Saver from the ice check on, even then why would you, to be honest. Okay, second skill, continuous Vanguard circle. During your turn, if your Vanguard is an Alfred, and if your Vanguard is a greater Alfred, this can fight power, and if your opponent's Vanguard creature or greater, this unit gets auto falling moves below. Auto on front of Vanguard circle, during your battle phase, at the start of your battle phase, you count plus 1. Choose your units, and they get 5 power. If your persona roll this turn, you choose all units to free units. First skill, auto Vanguard circle. When it attacks, if this unit stood by an ability, and when your Vanguard attacks a battle that they did not drive check this turn, you can still boss 1 Alfred, kill nice Alfred, and for this battle, this unit gets, for the turn, the drive counts 1, and you can perform drive checks. So essentially Virtual Assist complement with Sky Alfred. So essentially, if you stand by Alfred's ability, you can just get the draw check. And if you're Alfred Soul, so you can Soul Blast this Alfred if you want to. And also to give the if you press on right, you can essentially give all your units plus 5 power. So it's the Holy Charge War basically. Alright, so here's the stuff that I'm not complete yet. I'll just put it here. So I'm running 2 Gancelots in the main deck. So I know I've won Gordon for now. That's not specific, right? It's supposed to be just filler for now. It's supposed to be 2 Gancelots. That mainly goes to filter for your breastplates and to also give the power and crit when you attacks really. So there's that. So in the grade 2s, I won 3 of the Ice Check on breastplates. I mean, essentially what this does is just meant to be for shield for most of the time. The moment you go into Sky Alfred, all of his skills will shut off. But essentially, basically, he's supposed to be. He's meant to be. He's meant to be just filter fodder for cancel off skill really. So that's the only reason. And also, if you're in the Guy Check, he becomes a 20 attacker. So there's that. And for the other grade 2s, I run 4 of the. Okay, again, not correct. It's only 4. I do have my Alfreds. My Galatins. It's just that. They're currently in my ice on deck. I'm not gonna swap them out for the time being, but just treat it as I have 4 Zero Galatins. So Zero Galatin is just basically your gut restrict enabler. It also allows you to draw, and also it gives you the power and attacks really. So pretty good card. I hope this will be in the latest special series when it comes out. So then I'll be able to do something here and there. So there's that. And for the great ones, I run 3 of the Pararums. Pararums just basically, okay, ideally I run Saragon, but Saragon's currently my I check on deck, so I can't really take it out. And I mean, if you can afford it, just go ahead and get it. But honestly speaking, I think it's just temporary for the time being. It's supposed to be a so-called quote-unquote budget Saragon, but then again, it's not like I said, it's not a deck I would play most of the time. It's just meant to be for play testing and experimentation. So there's that. Alright, so for the other great ones, I do run 3 Augustins. So Augustin is basically your counter deck. So his skill continues. If your Vanguard is a Warrior Paladin, this card's only for Warrior Paladin. Then sorry, there's an interruption there. Probably should say that. So yeah, basically Augustin's skill is that auto when this unit places a circle from hand. If your Vanguard is an Alpha creature greater, for this turn this gets 2k power. If you've not countercharged his turn, you can still bounce 2 to countercharge 1. Second skill continues on Rear Circle. If your Vanguard is only right paladin to this clan, this unit gets intercept and can't intercept on back row. So basically, your counter deck. So you can do build some of your soul in a way. It is what it is. I mean, you build soul in the card. I'll show you later on, but essentially, it's basically a it's meant to comment Alfred so you can counter and also to do stuff here and there. I play for Lien's. Lien's just basically a discard fodder, and it's a pretty good card. Play 2 Marins just because you do want to just pretty much do it with the icon Alfred, and once you go to the Scary Alfred, you will not go into this anymore. So I play 2 of it. And here's a little funny card play. I play 2 of this. This is basically the Soul Charger for the clan icon. So his skill, auto under your circle was turn. When this unit boosts, if your Vanguard has a clan icon and greater, you can use Social Charge 1. Social Charge mandatory, by the way. If your opponent's Vanguard is greater or greater, this thing gets 5k power to enter the battle. So it's supposed to be by right. I should play Coco in this case, but my goodness, Coco is like a really expensive. I think about $30 a copy per card, really. So it's not really that ideal, especially for a deck that's more experimental. That's supposed to be something I play often. So which is why I decided to just play this card just because it's trying out. I mean, yeah, the Soul Charge isn't as great. Like you never know what you're gonna Soul Charge, but if you want to make it work, deck work, this is how it works essentially. So I'm just going that if that were the case. Before BGs, I ideally want to make Inventaria if you want. Triggers. I play the yellow OT, the yellow generic OT. 8 crits, the red pound ones. 3 fronts. If you want to play shield fronts, go ahead. And 4 of the red pound heals. So that's pretty much it for my little experimental deck profile on this deck. So essentially, it's supposed to mean for me to try something new, and also, you know, whatever I've left lying around, I just throw it in here and see how the thing works. So again, this is not a deck I will play myself. You will see me play often whenever I play this clan because no way in hell this will go up there. But overall, it's just something that I want to try myself. It's just because some of my friends are trying this out with hybrid Alfred, and I do want to put my own intake on it. I tested it out. It's okay. To be brutally honest, it's not as consistent compared to pure Skywrite or pure Icon. It's just meant to me see what about if I mix the two here and see how the thing will function out. So if I were you, honestly go for the pure Skywrite or the pure Icon. This is only if you really want, if you have extra stuff lying around, or if you want to experiment stuff here and there. It's okay. I mean, I'm not saying it's the worst, but I'm just putting on there just because you guys want to see how the deck turns out. Because I did a post on it, you guys really want to see it. So with that being said, that's it for my deck profile. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you do like it, do like, share, subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.